On.
What's up, Rebecca?
I am surrounded by dogs, but maybe they'll be making some appearances because we're videoing.
For the Patreon, you can
Oh,
see our
yeah.
beautiful faces and our lovely office backgrounds.
Yeah, I did a little quick spruce up to not quite used to being on camera.
So lipstick, tease my hair a little bit, feel kind of fresh. Turn on the filter on the zoom lens.
I put it way up.
It's basically Vaseline now. Like just
Yeah,
spread on the lens like a soap opera from the 80s.
I'm not mad. Okay, well, are just we're just popping on.
We're getting it popping for our August download.
Can you even believe it's August?
I already want to plan Christmas. So yeah.
I think that's what happens. I'm like, oh, this year's already over. I'm just gonna start fresh in 2023.
Making my resolutions for next year.
Literally only halfway.
I've given up on everything else for this year. Sorry.
But we still have plenty of time to get organized. Segue
Absolutely.
alert. So I think this is really fun. It's like all the things that you've probably known you've needed to do, and it's just kind of daunting and overwhelming.
Mhm.
And also, I think what's great about this download is this is like the best part of our jobs.
It's like the most rewarding phase of a project is finally being able to see things get put into clients' homes or take photos of stuff. So that's where we wanted to get even more organized around the install and styling kit with all of our instructions and templates and checklists, like everything that makes it go so much faster and easier.
Yeah, because we have some kind of like, I don't know, I think kind of cool add-ons and extras that we've found that are really helpful. And yeah, it's a long, I mean, install days are long, exhausting, stressful days.
Grueling, tiring,
But
frustrating. No,
majorly rewarding, just like
100%
childbirth.
worth it.
They're childbirthish.
Yeah, like the PTSD. And then you're like, I would do it all over again.
Yes, especially if you get beautiful photos of your little bouncing room bundle of joy.
Yes.
Um, so we're pulling it all together here so that you can be prepared. You're not stressing out about things you wish you had, or you're hacking something weird, or you're bugging
Like
your
20
clients,
trips to the store.
which is such a waste of time and energy. Um, yeah, or like bugging your clients for things that make
Do you
you
have
just like,
scissors?
I literally did that last week.
And
uh,
some of that will still happen, but we just want to reduce it as much as possible because that's not a good look for us if
Not a
you're
good look.
selling this professionalism to clients. If you come in with everything else and you're like, hey, I just misplaced my scissors for a minute, no big deal because they can see all these other signs of how proactive you were in getting ready and having everything there. And that can compensate for the oops, I just happened to lose something right away. So no big deal.
You're ready for anything. Got your little tool belt on. You're ready to make stuff happen. So, what what's all in it? What's
What's
all in our
what?
kit this month, I guess, or download?
Yeah. Okay. The first thing that we brought together were our respective internal preparation checklists of all the things we need to do to get ready for an install day or for a shoot day. That way, inside, everything is calm, cool, collected.
Because as hard of work as install days are, it's the preparation leading up to it is even more,
Yeah, it can be a whole day or multiple days,
or
depending on how big the
multiple.
project is that you have to get everything ready. So things that are in that internal prep checklist are like bringing copies of all of the dimensioned floor plans so we can put them up in every room. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah, and like all the confirmations, just remember, reminding everybody of what needs to happen. There's like I don't know how many things are on here, like 15 things. You can always add your own. Everyone's going to have a little bit of nuance and different ways they handle things, but we want to just have a place to start.
Mhm.
I always like print out my inventory reports showing all the items, what needs to get installed, and their location. So it's in a report, but then also print out floor plans, things like that.
Yeah. It's like multiple ways to get at the same information because you might be looking at it or the receiver's looking at it or someone who you hopefully hired to come with you for the day is looking at that stuff too. And you definitely need everyone to have access to all of this information.
Yeah, because you are the day of wedding planner, but you do want to give everybody the ways to get their job done with as minimal asking of questions as possible.
Yeah, we're going to be doing stuff too. So
Lots
lots of
lots
stuff.
of stuff.
So that's the first part of this month's download.
And then we also want to keep our clients informed of exactly what to expect because a lot of them have never done this before. They have fears and excitement and they're nervous. And yeah, so we have put together just a little bit of a script that you can give to them with their own checklist of things to consider. So you can either walk them through this on the phone and or email it to them. I think doing both is probably helpful.
Yeah, it's good to have multiple touch points where it's like they can see this and then you call them and say, okay, I'm reminding you. Remember, I asked you about allergies. Like I need to know because we're gonna have stuff in there on that day. If here's your last chance, like tell me what's going on. But it's kind of helpful for them to see it written down and then have you call and give them like that nice client experience touch point where you have one more chance to reinforce a couple things.
And there's nice client suggestions. I mean, there's ways that are, I don't know. So everyone's going to feel a little bit different about this. Sean's probably has no qualms, but like I would feel a little weird telling people to like get out of the house and leave take their kids and pets. Take your shit and go.
Excuse me, can you get out of my house?
But putting that in writing as like helpful suggestions, or I mean, some people might just like need that. And going back into the good old days of like 1-day installs, dramatic installs, I did say that to them because it is like, oh, we can surprise you. It's going to be a big reveal. We really want you to like do that, move that bus moment. So if you guys can go away for a while, we can do that. Now that drama,
like partials.
Yeah, that drama is not always there. So it's a little bit harder to ask for it for me, but you can put it in writing and hopefully they'll take the hint.
It's easier to communicate like how messy, sloppy, busy, loud, like all of that on an install day. Just like you're not going to be in the living room watching TV with your kid while we're doing this. Like it's not going to be a cool day for you either.
And I think too, it's like giving them permission to leave. Like you don't need to sit here and babysit this. That's what I'm here for. So you go about your day. And PS, like I don't want you inspecting everything as it comes in because there could be issues.
Right, exactly. So this is the whole like you get your client ready after you've already got yourself all organized. You can tell them how to be ready.
Like clean the house first, please.
Yeah, please don't leave me a messy house. So yeah, we have at least a dozen things here that are like client can help make this be the best and most successful day for themselves too.
Yeah, and that's like a turn to get. We have created it so that it's client facing and you can kind of just turn that over to them.
Yep.
Ready to go.
And then that's not all, Bob.
That's not all.
We've also created and combined our full and complete installation kit inventories with clickable links to buy everything. And it's over 75 individual items that are all used to make the most successful install and photo shoot day possible.
It's very robust.
If you love organization, you're going to love how well thought out all of these things are. So your day is as perfect as it can be.
And what don't you think, like most of the things I would say are like, buy it once, you won't have to buy it again. Like,
yeah,
most, unless you lose it or whatever. But like,
or you have like spares, like you order a couple, you know, and then you have a few in your kit and they last a long, I mean, I don't know how much furniture you're touching up with those markers, but
yeah, the wax sticks are going to have a long life.
You know, you're not giving them to the kids to color with. So those are going to last a long time for you.
And just ways to organize it all. We have like these really great bags that we use and links to those, suggestions on how to keep it organized, keep it together. And then there's some big things too that you're going to have to pull out of the closet, but that's why we have the checklist. So nothing's left behind.
Yes.
Unless you need to.
It's stuff you didn't even know existed or that you needed. And you're like, wait, other people have figured out this secret before me. And I've had clients even get curious and they're like, what else is like, because they want to know tricks. Like the tricks of the, tricks of the trade.
It's very Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah, you open one bag and there's little compartments and you open another compartment and there's little containers. And it's very like, it's the Russian doll of install kits. Like,
But then there's some like inside tricks from things we've learned over time with photography and photo shoots and ways to prep for that. So we've broken it out into categories, but so there's the install kit, which is like get the furniture there and in place, and then styling and photo shoots is within it, but it's also broken out separately because you may not be doing that all in the same day. But I bring my install kit on photo shoots, so it's
all in one moving bag anyway, so it's coming with me and I want it to look good. Also, like during a shoot, anything could happen. It's nice to know I have stuff to remove scuffs or a couple cleaning supplies if I need them. Like, it's good to have it.
Yeah, for sure. Tape. You need to fake something so it looks better on camera.
Lots of that. Lots of that.
Yeah. So yes, I mean, I think this is like pretty all inclusive of what you could possibly need. But again, it's set up like a checklist. So you can add to it. You can add your own things. It's not an editable PDF, but PDFs are easy to edit. So we think you can make it yours.
Get in there pretty quick. Yeah, you'll be able to get in and make edits. You might have a few extra things. It's one of those, like when you're at an install, you keep writing stuff down. And now that we've done this for years, we've really compiled a very robust and healthy list here for everybody. So our goal is that it saves all of you hotties time and energy. And you go in feeling like you don't have to be stressed because you know you have what you need. It's already put away in its little compartment and you can tell your helper for the day, go get it. It's in there. This is what I'm looking for. And it just makes it that what is already a high pressure day feel that much better.
Yeah. You'll know you're prepared for anything that might get thrown at you.
And stuff could get thrown at you, literally.
Except for broken furniture. We can't really help you with that.
I'm not putting in like a miter saw or anything.
Oh my God. Clamps and wood glue.
Yeah. Man, you better hope your receiver shows up with something. Jesus.
Well, better just hope they show up. That's all we need.
At least you'll have your kit and you're ready to go.
It's so cute. And you're just going to be like sassy with it too. Like, I think it like feels so perfect. It's like your Elle Woods of your install day, you know, like, I can bring Lola with me. Here's my little
I just thought the fragrance just added a little something, you know?
Yeah, your signature fragrance.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're excited to see how you guys are going to start rolling with them. And we want to see pictures and get feedback and questions.
Yeah, go forth and be productive with this kit, hotties.
Yeah, and get those jobs finished. God dang it. We all need that.
If we could just get a few more before the end of the year, I know we're all
Yes.
eager to be in the best place to close out the last couple quarters of this year. See you later, hotties.
Bye.